Morning guys, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, and Gonzo in the back here. We've loaded him into the back. I put a muzzle on him to do it because I didn't know how he was going to react. He did a little fighting, but he's shown me that when you put a little pressure on him and you get him to do something on a pattern and routine basis, that he complies and he learns real fast. So by a couple days, he'll be in and out of this kennel and nothing flat. So we've got a muzzle on him because I want him to learn to wear the muzzle without trying to paw at it and that kind of thing a little more often as well. And that's the lesson in regards to when the muzzle's on, you're not allowed to paw on it and try to yank it off your head. And then pattern and routine will set in, loading him here, bringing him across property, and coming out here where my bowls and so he'll see this right away, and he's familiar with this, and we'll start building up on some pattern sets with what we're trying to get out of him, right? But we've got to load him into the vehicle and load him in, get him into that muzzle and everything on a consistent basis that gives us the tools that we need. So that's what we're up to. Yep, come on, good boy, good. All right, so let me make sure he's on the dominant dog collar. I'm really liking these dominant dog collars, guys, because if I have a choke chain that I've used for years for this to basically take the wind out of him, it gets stuck on the pinch collar, so I can't wear the pinch collar and the choke chain as efficiently, right? All right, so we're going to be a jumbled mess here for a second, guys. I'm going to move the camera to the tripod, and we'll start our routine from that. Hup, hup, good boy, good. And remember where he was at. He didn't have this ability when we first started. Down, good. He has no down stay, but I have hot dogs to do it, and he won't stay there. Let me keep a hold of the end of the long line here. He doesn't have that behavior set yet. I'm going to try to get the camera going. Yep, good boy, good. Here you go. Might as well just give him a yep and call it good, huh? All right, so we're going to get the camera, excuse the jumbled mess here, but as usual. Now I've got a mic coming, guys, just so you know it, and I'll get my sound will be better. Sound was good this morning because it's so quiet out here, but I'm gonna have a mic that I had before it went out on me. And then I've also got that little new pivoting thing that pivots and follows you and tracks you. My goal is to try to get less break in my face, where my face is always off the camera and all that, because I don't have a camera person to track me. So I'm gonna see if that works for me. I'm worried about all the sand and dirt getting in the gears of that and not lasting too long. But I've taken the risk. We'll see how the product works. If I had a real clean environment, it would be great, but I'm out here in the dirt in the high desert. Huh, Bubba's? Huh? All right, let me go my pouch on. Come boy, I know, I see you. I see you. Yes, I do. This guy's so smart. First morning he's been in that truck, he fought me on the back of the bed. Now I just walked over to the bed and he put his paws up on his own, right? So all it's gonna take is me throwing hot dogs into that kennel like I've already taught him to do when I'm outside, right? Going to the kennel. So we'll take that and transfer it right into loading them up in the back of the truck. And that's what we care about, because we need to travel. The next stage is getting him out in public and starting to see him for what he does when he's out in public. And I'm gonna have some time. I'll have to correct him and go through, yep, good, that's my boy, good. My saving grace is the boy loves the hot dogs. He says, I like hot dogs, yes I do. All right, so dominant dog collar hooking with, double them up with the pinch, right? Now, the thing is that I usually kind of go back and forth from the dominant dog collar to the pinch, because in this situation, if he was a pit bull or that Dogo Argentina or presses and Connie Corsos, things like that, they're so stout, so dominant, you try to put him up in the air and do anything with him with that pinch, and you get what's called illicit pain reaction. It's basically the dog dealing with his pain that's flooding the brain, and they spiral up. They get worse, they don't get better. So the pinch collar doesn't fulfill the function in dealing with an aggression problem. But I need to get the dog to heel. That's why he has a pinch on him and the dominant. And the idea is, that I've been doing anyway, is switching to the dominant dog collar when I see anything that I may need to take the wind away from him, and in that context, because there's no constant pain. All it is just taking the wind away from him, and now he has to breathe, and so his brain goes to another place. Have you ever seen somebody that's drowning and they're in panic and they're afraid and they're thrashing, and the lifeguard comes over and they knock the lifeguard out? Well, it's because their brain is in a different place with a panic, right? Well, that's what this pinch collar causes, an illicit pain reaction. And when you have certain breeds that they've been bred to get through the pain, and they spiral up and they go into that red level, right? Now, red level word is a word that I gave to Caesar. He changed it a little bit in the context of how he frames the word and how he says it, but reality and truth, that word came from me, and it was related to all the pities that he used to have. And it's red level to me is basically where a dog spirals up and where he goes, and that his brain shuts off, he can't feel anything, and he's not in a state of mind that you're going to get anything out of him, and now we've got a major problem. A pity or a Connie Corso or something that's a lot more stout. It's counterproductive to use that pinch collar because that wave of pain will cause him to spiral up and not down. You take the wind away from him and choke him out, and now that dog goes to being relaxed because he can't breathe, and it causes a different emotional reaction in the dog that allows you to get good positive results. That's why these are on the market. They're called the dominant dog collar, and they work great for dealing with reactivity and other things that you need to work with, that you need to take the wind away from the dog, right? There's a reason that we use these tools. Now, it's important that you realize that I'm giving you secrets that other trainers don't tell you. They don't tell you all the stuff that I yak about. I've got people coming at me all the time that say I give too much away because I let these kids learn through these videos, and then pretty soon, sure enough, I'm causing the problem because they hang a shingle out because they're learning off the internet and all the YouTube videos and stuff, and they're getting information from people like me, and then sure enough, they think they know what they're doing. They don't have a clue because they haven't experienced it. Get a mentor, get somebody that's working with you, and learn and grow by them having a business that's going. There's a daily process. You got to answer the phone, you got to scoop shit, you got to have good animal husbandry, all kinds of things that a mentor and working for somebody is going to give you. Intern under somebody. Earn it, guys. Don't just hang a shingle out and say, poof, I'm a trainer. Or go out with somebody for 6 months and all of a sudden you think you know what you're doing. All right? Earn it. You'll get a lot more respect from your peers, believe me. Good dog, good. All right, yep, come on. All right, let's play with him a little bit. Good boy. Back to our normal pattern sets. Up. Good boy, good. Good, that's my boy, good. Down. Good. Good. Same pattern, same things we've already done. You're probably getting bored of it by now. Good. But the dog's not. The dog says, oh, this is something I'm used to. I know what's going on. And you get his brain flowing in the right way. His emotional states of mind is what we care about as we go out. When we start going out in public, we're going to have a whole other thing that we've got to deal with. This muzzle is going to be critical because we got to protect the public. Good. And get him through that. Like Dobie was doing real good. Dobie was getting, well, you saw it. I had Dobie getting petted by people. Nope. Good. And now it's important for the owner to get off the couch and learn to be a calm and assertive leader and understand what they've got to do to grow their skills so they can have the same skill in regards to an awareness, mainly. Awareness of, good, what they're doing in regards to his emotional states of mind, right? Drive state. I've said it that way for a long time, but I'm changing it because I had that one class I was listening to, and she framed it differently, and I loved it, and I grabbed it. All right? Which is emotional states. But it is. It's drive states, understanding how to manipulate drive and being aware of it so you can manipulate drive within your work. Good. Good boy, Gunzo. Good. Same thing, duration, right, Gunzo? Yep, good boy. Got a little pause, teaching him to wait. Something's coming. There it is, all right? Good dog, good. Get Gunzo, get Gunzo. Yep, I think we're going to be ready to load up and go to town here pretty quick. Not today, but probably tomorrow we'll do that. And today's loading into the truck that you saw. So we're going to load him into the truck a couple more times. Tell you what we'll do. Let's go ahead and let you guys see that. It's going to be a little jumbled. I got to move the tripod, move the camera to the back of the truck. We're going to get him jumping in the back of the truck. All right, let's go, Gunzo. Come on. Good boy, Gunzo. Come on, Gunzo. There we go. Up, up. Yep, let's go. Come on. Yeah, go. Good boy. All right, so I think that's a good place. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Like I said, a little jumble till I get this set up, okay? And I have no idea if you can see or not see, but we're going to find out soon enough. All right, Gunzo, good boy. I got just enough hot dogs to do a couple of these. Again, pattern sets of 2s and 3s. We're going to catch the same one that I've already done on the ground into the back of the truck. Remember, he was afraid of jumping up on anything, so he's not comfortable jumping all the way. He will be. You watch how well he does by the time I get done. All right, Gunzo. Ready? Up. Good boy. All right, good. Yeah, good boy. He's trying. Good boy. And that was after one session of a lot of struggle when I got him in there in the beginning. He was freaking out. So now, remember the rules, guys. We're going to get dogs to jump up on things. Down is always easier than up. Down is what's going to give him the confidence to go up, right? He may struggle like he just did now, but watch what happens. Yep, go on down. Yep, good boy, good. There you go. Good boy. The jumping out is what's going to give him the confidence to start learning to jump in. Good boy. You ready, ready? Ready, ready? Hop, hop. There you go. Good boy. He's already doing it. That's how fast it is when you know the aspects of what you're trying to teach, and you know the dog's mental attitude. And you saw in the beginning, I kind of forced him up in the beginning. I pull him up. I don't give him an option. And then there's a lot of praise in the backside of that. Yep, it's important. A lot of people, purely positive people, go, oh my God, they'd be here 6 months. I get it done and over with, and I move up to the next stage and get to the positive side. Up, get up there, yay! And he can't get to the hot dogs because he's got that muzzle on. But we're going to make it a pleasurable thing. Because what I'm going to do, come on, bud, is take the muzzle off. I don't need it. And I want him to have the pleasure and the reward of getting all those hot dogs that he can't get to when he's in the muzzle, right? We're going to do it one more time, let him scrabble for it, and then I'm going to take it off and put him back in. Right? And this will be our session for today, and it's all about getting him loaded up. So tomorrow morning when we leave, he'll already have this. He showed me to be pretty receptive to learning real quick. A little bit of pressure and showing him the way, and he right away wants to please, right? That sore's getting better, but now we're going to probably rub it a little raw. I'm going to put some more Neosporin on it. Keep dressing it so that we... Good boy, Gunzo. You ready? Ready? Are you ready? Ready? Good boy. Hop, hop. There you go. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy, Gunzo. All right, this one will be muzzle off. And into there, and we'll go right back and the session's over with. Come on. Short and sweet, right? And we're trying to get this behavior so I can load him up and go places. Good boy. All right, come on. Good boy. Good. All right, you ready? Good boy. Good. All right, I'm going to take this off, okay? Good boy. We only got it because I need it for the public safety. Yes, I do, because you're going to be an idiot when we go out in public. I already know that. Yeah. You don't scare the wrong person. Yeah, good boy. All right, one more time with this little toss. Well, I got to put some medication on that. That kind of rubbed that a little raw, didn't it? All right, good. Nope. All right, you ready, ready? Yep, good boy. You got a good bunch in there. Yeah. Now I'm going to leave the leash on so I don't have to even call him back and let him have his brain in that food. Make it very positive. And then I'll go back to the kennel and we'll go feed him. Good boy. That's good. There you go. We'll go feed him, huh? Trying to feed him about 2 cups twice a day so his body gets some weight on him. Good boy, good. All right, we're going back to the house real quick. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, and Gunzo.